Hi, my name's Eric. I'm one of the guys who's just completed Train the Trainer, and I've found the 6 sessions incredibly helpful. The content has allowed me to think about asking helpful questions, to develop a culture in my groups where people are learning and being vulnerable, and to train planters to plan, implement and sustain gospel growth.
The past 12 weeks or so have been incredible. The material we went through has been brilliant. The online sessions have been great. I, up to this point, have existed in largely the kind of teacher-preacher mode, where when I've tried to communicate or teach something, it's usually delivered with me just speaking at a group of people, and them listening and hopefully absorbing some of what I've had to say.
This material has really challenged me, and I just made an announcement just 2 weeks ago at the church service that we're going to revamp the church's training program. And we're going to move into much more of discussions and application, and just where they are really discussing these things and putting into practice these principles that we've been learning here.
It's encouraging to understand that it's not our job as trainers to simply lecture and teach the material, but to create a learning environment in which all of the participants engage and work collectively in order to achieve new information that can be immediately applied in the ministry context.
I remember one of the phrases that stuck, it's still stuck in my mind. It is that, and it is pure gospel, is that the transformation, the church planter transformation, is not depend on us. It's depend on Christ's work.
We always have started our sessions with applying the gospel to our hearts. We can only teach people as deep as we go ourselves. So as we have been together in this great fellowship with wonderful men, and it's been encouraging for me to be with you, and also as I've seen you apply the gospel to your hearts, and it has taught me how to apply the gospel to my heart as well.
You know, I came thinking I'm actually a pretty good trainer, and then I go, actually, I think I was a pretty decent teacher, but I knew nothing about training. And after coming through this, I see such a big contrast between just teaching and training, that there are two different goals. Teaching is part of training, but you can teach and yet not train. And so after going through this with you guys, I really feel at least like the concepts are so much more clear.
It's also provided me with a cohort of like-minded pastors who want to start gospel movements in their cities. And as we share our experiences and the skills that we're developing, it's really encouraging me to continue to spur on to see more people come to know Jesus in my city.